Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is game number 2 here between Monchi and thundertoss. This time we are on the map Antigua Shipyard. Over here in the upper right spawn location, we have got thundertoss, our purple Zerg player. And then down over here in the lower left-hand spawn position, Monchi, our green Protoss player. Game number 2 here. Last game, Monchi wins. 2 base push, 7 gateways, 1 robo, coming out with some immortals, and level 1 upgrades. thundertoss takes a third, doesn't have enough forces to deal with it once it comes. Also positioning, had some issues dealing with those force fields, and that was that. Unfortunately, thundertoss really couldn't do too much. He droned up really hard, and as a result ended up spreading himself thin. And I guess really one of the big things too is he just didn't see that push coming in time. It's difficult on such a small map. The positions that they were in, Monchi was able to get up in thundertoss's face very, very quickly, and thundertoss wasn't able to mass up enough of a force. And the other thing too, again, with the positioning of Monchi's army plus force fields, makes it very hard for thundertoss to hit those sentries, and really that's one of the prime targets when that push comes. You want to drop those sentries to prevent, well, force fields, additional force fields, and to get rid of those guardian shields as well. And thundertoss was just not able to do it. Monchi attacked in a good position, laid some good force field walls, and there you have it. Monchi now moving out. He is going, starting off with a 1 base play here, like we saw him do last game. No forge, fast expand, or anything like that. Moving straight cross positional, and as a result, he will be scouting out thundertoss right away. thundertoss does have his pool coming through. No extractor. Probably going to see the same style of opening from him this game. He'll try to get that expansion down. And obviously, we will expect Monchi to try to delay that as much as humanly possible. Moving on forward. Oh no, the drone sneaks by, but the probe able to get just close enough to stop that hatch from getting laid down. And thundertoss is going to try to shoot away, and there we go. He gets it. Very nice, thundertoss. Yet again, Monchi unfortunately getting his probe out of position, not able to delay that hatch any longer. Now moving into the main, dancing around, checking to see if that extractor got dropped. 4 lings about to pop, and that should force Monchi away. Monchi back at home has the cybernetics core coming through. He's also got a second assimilator in the works, and his zealot looking for that full wall off there. It's going to chill out right in that position, on hold position. Here's that warp gate research. Probably going to expect, there it is, a stalker. Monchi decides to move on out, and with this, what can he do? Well, he can force more lings to be created. That's seriously, a single zealot can be a huge headache for a Zerg player early on, because they don't want more than these 4 lings. They certainly do not. And they're going to pass each other. And the zealot says, get back here. And the lings continue to move. So much faster. Oh, that poor zealot. He's almost as slow as an automaton. Automaton? Something along those lines. They're cute, that's all I know. Stalker in play. Makes those lings pretty ineffective. And the zealot tries to come down and says, haha, I got you. And then they continue to run away. Oh man, such a tease. Stalker's in hot pursuit, but the lings should be fine as they make their way back on home. Let's take a look at stuff that's actually important. We've got 6 lings coming out. Another queen coming on through. That will be queen number 2 for him. So 1 for the main and 1 for the natural. Sentries coming on through here for Monchi. Monchi will be expanding, and here it is. There goes the Nexus. The same style of opening there. Open up with that gateway first. 1 gate into expand. More lings join the fray, splitting up as they're going to try to get a surround there on the Stalker. Stalker pulls back to the safety of the Zealot. And here it is. Big engagement in the early stage of the game. 1 Zealot on those 2 Zerglings. He tears through them and then works his way into the natural. These lings will be chasing down this Stalker. And he's frantically trying to run back home. Zealot finally gets taken out by the Queen. Queen scores the kill. Lings continue to chase down the Stalker, but the Stalker is A-okay. He's going to be met by his 2 sentry friends, and that will force these lings back. 2 more gateways get dropped here as he tries to formulate that wall off. In fact, that is a full wall off right there. Nothing's getting through that, not even the automaton. Lings making their way back home. Center of the map controlled there by this ling. We've got Metabolic Boost finally coming through, down to just 1 guy harvesting the gas as he wants to now focus on the minerals. Let's see if he tries to take a third again. Who knows, I mean, last time he did that, we saw what happened. Unfortunately, he just wasn't ready for a 2 base push that came from his opponent, Monchi. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, though, right? Hopefully indeed. thundertoss, let's see what you can do, huh, buddy? 9 drones droning up very, very, very hard, and this is really standard. It really is. You normally, again, you don't see more than 2 to 4 lings in the early game. Just mass droning up, try to get that strong economy flowing, and then you drop those extractors, start teching up, work your way up to layer tech or whatever you want to do. Get your roach warren out. We can see an evolution chamber coming out here for thundertoss right now. Back at home for monchi, level 1 weapons upgrade. He's got a cannon, and this is like the exact opening that we saw last time. Where's that forge? There it is. I don't know why I missed that. Obviously I saw it. I saw level 1 upgrade. So we get the forge here, cannon there. It's literally the exact same opening for monchi. I mean, why not? He won last game. And let's see if he's going to be doing that same style of push as well. Now, he's got no robo right now, but 3 gates are coming out. That will put him on 5 gates total once that is through. And then that's it right now. That's all we got right now for our buddy monchi. Now, in thundertoss's hands, we've got another expansion coming out, so he's going for that 3rd. Overlord does scout out these pylons. Let's see if lings make it there in time. We got 18 lings in production. Only 2, though. It'll take them quite a while to work through this. 18 lings popping out. Roach warren just about finished as well. If a push comes, he's going to be a little bit more ready for it this time. It's a very different style of push that we're seeing here. What is it, just really the 5 gates? Yeah, just 5 gates. The last one getting turned into, so it's going to be a 5-gate level 1 push as opposed to the delayed a little bit later, but 7-gate plus a robo push is what we saw last game. Let's see if monchi can be successful with this one, huh? Moving forward, he's going to go and just force the cancel. thundertoss is like, well, that's gone. So he cancels the hatch. He did redrop it, and we're going to see a push now. We get some forces on the backside. Oh, no, though. Force field plus that zealot stopping those lings from killing the pylon. Oh, man, he almost did that. That would have been ridiculous. Forces over here. There is their force field wall. Lings hit the backside, though. Go straight for those sentries. And roaches make it to the monchi. All of a sudden, that push was not nearly as effective. We get the lings finally taken care of there by these stalkers. His overlord's in trouble. I guess monchi can't even see him, though. How funny is that, huh? So very nice job that time by thundertoss, able to stop it. Looks like he hit the backside there with some lings, was able to scoop them around and get them right up on those sentries, and that's what he wasn't able to do in that last engagement. These zerglings were not able to get up on the sentries last time in game number 1, and that definitely really hurt him. More lings going to be moving down, trying to clean up this pylon. Forces have moved back. We do have a robo coming out over here for monchi. He's still just on these 5 gateways, though. And that's it. He's going to try that push again. After it's already failed, we'll take a look at the resources lost. You can see monchi is quite a bit behind. No workers killed, really, this game. Only 1 worker killed for thundertoss, but that is it. Queen gets stuck in the middle of the map and almost gets target fired down there by the stalkers. Able to sneak back. 1 spine crawler taking a couple of pop shots, plus the assistance there from those roaches, and the lings get a full surround again, and oh man, 2 pushes in a row. monchi loses everything without doing any damage. Really bad. It's not going well for him at all. 2 pushes in a row doing no damage. He's taken hefty losses, losing over twice as much as his opponent, thundertoss. Thundertoss now with a macro hatch. Roach warren coming out with those Glau reconstitution. That is that speed upgrade for the roaches. Now he's got his 3rd base up and saturated. And he is sitting pretty right now. Yes, he is. thundertoss doing well this game. Excellent defense against those 2 pushes. Real big mistake, though, I think, for monchi to push that 2nd time. I think after that first push failed, he should have held back for a little while because there's no way that 2nd push was going to be successful. The first one failed. He lost half of his forces, and then he tries to push out again with a dismal force. It wasn't going to work, and as you saw, it didn't. Did not work for him very well at all. 1 spine centrally located there should help him no matter what direction a push comes from. Doing a good job also of spreading out this creep. We've got infestation pit now finished here. It's going to be a huge headache if we get infestors in play. monchi really doesn't have much to do with that right now. Would likely target fire down with stalkers and stuff like that, but no, with some good micro, he can keep those infestors nice and safe and tucked away. He would need feedback or maybe even coming out with some Colossus to snipe him from long range. Pathogen glands coming on through. Level 2 melee attacks as well as level 1 Carp is attack. Carp is almost finished. Melee attack won't be done in time as monchi pushes for a 3rd time. I don't know. Seems like a mistake. Let's take a look at the army size. thundertoss is slightly ahead of 55 army supply right now, but the biggest thing is look at this, 7 roaches coming out in just a second. 7 roaches and 24 lings. I'm sorry, 7 infestors. I don't know why I called those roaches. 8 infestors now and 28 lings. Once those infestors pop, oh, it's going to be a big headache for monchi. Let's see if we can do damage before that, though. We do have a 4th base getting dropped right up over here. Lings on the backside. They're getting ready to flank here as this push from monchi continues to move forward. Now he's going to try to wait as long as he can. The infestors popping out just after. That is literally a millisecond after that pathogen gland research finished. Perfectly timed, allowing him to get those fungal growths right away, right on the bulk of the army. Significant damage, but most importantly, rooting them in place, allowing the lings to catch up. Amazing force field wall, but it doesn't matter. Too many infestors, too much fungal growth. Got some more reinforcements, a lot more reinforcements, with 20 roaches and 4 lings coming out. And again, monchi really not able to do much damage at all. And yes, he still has forces left, but that is about to get rolled in 1 second. In fact, he realizes that and just pulls back right now. It would have been hilarious if we saw some infested Terrans or something get dropped on the low ground. thundertoss again with an amazing defense. As this game goes on and on, he gets in a better and better position. He's just got the strongest economy right now. With this hatch also finished, he can get that saturated. He's got the tech advantage as well, which is something that's really, really hurting monchi right now. He doesn't have any tech whatsoever. He's got no charge upgrade for his zealots. He's got no blink stalkers. He's got no high templar. He's got no colossus. He's off a gateway with friggin' immortals. That's not. Oh man, and monchi saying your timings are insane, and I have to agree. thundertoss is just impeccable here with his defense so far. And those infestors could not have come at a better time to prevent that push from doing any damage. A couple of infested Terrans join the fray. All the roaches and speedlings pouring out against this poor Protoss army. Watch the swarm completely overwhelm them and force the GG. We saw some amazing defense this game from thundertoss, and I think monchi said it best. Your timings are insane. I have to agree, thundertoss, absolutely amazing defense of this game. Good game number 2. That was game 2 here in the series. We'll be moving on to the 3rd and final game in just a moment. As always, guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. I thank you so much for watching. Keep watching and keep owning.